Good morning, boys. Just want to say good morning, and I love you guys. And there's gonna be a new addition I'm gonna try to add to these videos because I try to add the what's it called? I used to say post production value by trying to add a little screen to the bottom or a little stuff to the bottom of the screen. Um, that actually makes it almost a 10 to 15 more minute up to even an hour process of doing these versus what I'm doing now. I just push stop and it's done. Um, so I'm not gonna add production value to these ones again, like I was doing. I did like 2 or 3 videos that way. I will continue to make the videos for you guys to watch the educational ones because I know Romeo loves it at this point. Athena, she enjoys watching them too, so I'm pretty sure you will too, Cass. But what I decided to do is I'm gonna add Easter eggs every once in a while. Easter eggs are usually hidden messages inside the video. Um, I'm gonna add them slowly, and not every single video will have them. So that way you'll look for them, and then maybe again when you're older and watching these for the first times, um, you can ask me, "Hey, I noticed that," or "Did you say that? Was that the Easter egg?" Or "Look at the background." Right now, there's not one in the background. Trust me. But I'm gonna start adding them, um, and they'll all have different meanings and special meanings, and that'll make it a little bit more interesting. Only thing is to figure out the Easter eggs, you're probably gonna have to talk to me or ask Athena or Summer because they'll know what they are, but um, they're not going to be plain. They're not going to be in obvious, just sitting there. Well, maybe one or two might be, but for the most part, you're going to have to ask what they meant. Um, Anyways, the reason why I called this one from Sunday to Saturday is I did a little video for you boys called Days of the Week recently. And I said some people start the week on Monday, and some ended on Friday, and some started on Saturday or Sunday, and some ended on Saturday. Well, my week um, always ends on a Saturday, and it's not Saturday. It's Sadderday. Daddy loves wordplay. This always have been. Always has, always will. Saturday because Saturdays are now the Saturdays of the week for me. The day you guys left. Today, this video marks you being gone 1 month. Um, haven't seen you once physically in that month, and I don't know when I'm going to see you. So every Saturday, I will be sadder than I was the day before. I'll be sadder each week than I was the week before. Um, it's just circumstances the way they are, and trust me, boys. Lord got me on this one. I already, like I keep saying, I already feel I know the outcome, and it saddens me to know the outcome because it's not going to go the way anyone expects, and it's everybody loses. That's the sad part. But I'm not Nostradamus. It's just my educated guess and what I keep hearing in the back of my head. I don't know if I've told you boys this, but sometimes I feel that there's enough signs, enough whispers in my ear that the Lord is trying to communicate with me and let me know things are gonna be all right. Because they say, I say they. When I say they, is just people I've talked to over years, and scholars all the way down to the one at the corner. Um, if you could hear what God had to say to you, it'll blow your head up. Your head explodes. It's too powerful, too much wisdom, too much knowledge. So every once in a while, He lets a drop of a drop of a drop of a drop come through, and you still can't understand it. But you understand it's like those are like, why am I hearing 3 to 4 days? Or you know what? I just have a feeling this is where we're supposed to turn. It's something minor. It comes through, and you're like, oh, okay. And a lot of people brush it off as coincidence. And it's funny because a lot of people who say they're Christian brush it off as coincidence, and nothing's coincidence when it comes to believing in God and faith. There's no religion out there I ever heard of that says believe in coincidences. I don't care if you're Muslim, Buddhist. I mean, even karma says you do something bad, something comes, back to you. You do something good, something. That's not coincidence, okay? But a lot of people believe in coincidences. But again, if there's a religion out there, boys, when you watch this, if you know a religion that follows the faith of coincidences, let me know. Tap me on the shoulder and say, Dad, uh, you ain't never heard of blah blah blah. I'll be like, oh, and I'll look it up because Daddy loves information. Trust me, I love research. So, anyways, no, it's just Saturdays is what I feel. I don't feel it's Saturday no more. Will that continue once I see you guys? Will that continue once you're back with me? I don't know. Yeah, obviously, I'll be thrilled that you're sitting next to me, but it's like if you get shot in the arm, just because it healed up, don't mean you ain't gonna have that ghost pain every once in a while. Don't mean you ain't gonna look at that scar and go, oh, you know. I don't know. Anyways, the other part. The reason why I said Gengar. Gengar is my favorite Pokemon of all time. I love him. Okay, and I'm pretty sure somehow Pokemon's still gonna be around when you guys start watching these, and probably when you have kids. It's been around since I wasn't a kid when Pokemon came out. I was probably 19, but it's been around for that long. I ain't seen it going anywhere. Um, Gengar is hardly not talked about in the new ones. He's for first generation. But you gotta look Gengar up. His illustration is just awesome. He's this little black ghost, purplish, I guess, a little like Grimace in a way, but he has this permanent grin, like, and his tongue's always sticking out. It's just Gengar, hands down, my favorite Pokemon. I was never a Pikachu fan. Charizard is okay, but no, I'm a Gengar man all the way through and through. So I'm just gonna go through my top five real fast. They're not, and again, whenever I give you top fives, it's usually not in order. Honestly, it's because I try not to play favorites unless I really really have to. That's why I love you boys equally, equally. You know, um, a Gengar. I like Gyarados. I don't mind spending the hours needed to turn from a flopping fish to a badass dragon. um, I like Shuckle, which is never was really a popular Pokemon among anyone, but he's awesome. Looks like a little turtle thing. It's Shuckle. It's his defense, special defense, and regular defense that makes me think he's awesome. I love him. I usually put him out there after I poison someone, um, badly poisoned them, and then I put him out there and they can't hurt him because he's so strong, and he just sits there and watch him die. It's kind of cool. Um, and then I would say my next one, I like Alakazam. Him and Gengar both are they only get to their final form by being traded, which is pretty cool. So you have to interact with another gamer, or you have to have both games or a couple games. Um, I love him because he's so strong. He's one of the best psychic Pokemons out there, short of Mewtwo. Which again, Mewtwo's not my favorite. That's saying Mewtwo's your favorite for anyone. Again, it's like what I said in the last video about the Rock. I mean, you like Oxygen? Really? You don't? Okay, well, I'll take it from you. I mean, who doesn't like Mewtwo? He can do everybody's move. I mean, every single Pokemon, pretty much. I think he can do every move out there. So, no. But so far as Gengar, Shuckle, Alakazam, um, who else? Oh, Gyarados, and if I have to say the next one, it would have to be it's a combo move, I guess actually, and that's Slacking. Slacking. Salking. He evolves from I can't remember what he evolves from, Vigorous or something like that. But anyways, he's a monkey that's laying sideways with his hand on his head like this, big old gorilla thing, like King Kong. He's just like this, and his abilities, he's really strong. I think he's the strongest at the time when I played it. He was the strongest Pokemon in the game period, hands down. But and his defense was high through the roof. Everything was amazing. but he always took a turn off. Like he could attack this turn, and next turn he's just loafing around. That was his natural thing. So he never attacked 2 turns in a row. But there's an ability I think it's called Baton Pass. I could be wrong. It's the name of it, but I know there's an ability out there that is because I did it before. Where your 2 Pokemon in your team they actually swap their ability. So I would swap him with whoever had that ability. So they would get Baton Pass, and the other person would get the slacking, the take the turn off. So I would have this uber strong creature who didn't take a turn off, and I would just smack people with them. It's a great little combo, but I can't remember how it works. Like I said, it's been such a long time since I played, but that's why it's like slacking because he was just really cool. I mean, don't worry, there's tons of great Pokemon from the original series that I loved. I mean, Snorlax is awesome. Jigglypuff, I mean, the list of Mr. Mime, there's tons of the original ones that just they're amazing. I mean, it's funny because while the newest ones, I don't think they have many of the originals in them. They don't focus on them. Oh yeah, everybody loves Eevee too. But that's what I was getting to the point is the newest movies that just came out, they have the old school ones. And it's so funny because the old school generation is 20 some years old. And when the movie came out, they still marketed the originals. It's Detective Pikachu and Detective Eevee. It's like really you got over 1,000 Pokemon now, and you're using from the original. I think it was like 81 because everybody knows them, everybody loves them. There's just too many ripoffs, and I guess they're not ripoffs because they're from Pokemon themselves, but too many. I say ripoffs only because like they got ones that look like Pikachu kind of, or same abilities as someone else, but they have a different name like Vacar or Vacumar or something. Yeah, Vacumar. I wouldn't be surprised. The names are pretty special. But that just shows you boys, the originals are awesome. Your daddy's an original, all right? Your daddy is a real original. You're not gonna run into too many people like me, I guarantee you. And it's funny because I'm looking at this camera right now and I'm looking at I got a baby face going on this morning. I'm like, who's that handsome guy? Told you, daddy's original. But no, I look at this and I can't believe I'm what, 45 now. Yeah, turning 46 this year. So don't worry, boys. You're gonna keep your youthful looks for a long time, just like Daddy has. Be 50 in less than a couple years. Hmm, scary. But what's scary is not being around you guys at 50, and that's why we're nervous about having you guys so late. Um, we did the math. I might have mentioned this before, but we did the math. I mean, we're in our 60s when you graduate. You know, a lot of your friends. Boy, I was going to say something real bad about people, but you know what? It's true though. A lot of your friends probably have parents who are in their 20s, because everybody's having babies or having babies. So we'll be standing next to you at graduation, and your friends' parents would be 20, or well, actually, technically, it'd be really hard for them to be 20 in their 20s, but some of them be 31, 32 years old, and we're sitting there twice their age standing next to them. Mm-mm-mm. That's why I wasn't supposed to go down like this. But it is what it is. Life is not even a box of cherries. Life is sometimes a box of hand grenades. You hope there's a dud in there. You pull the pin and you hope you throw it fast enough. You hope they all got 5 seconds or 10 seconds or however long. But every once in a while, there's that one grenade that it's quick trigger. You pull it, it's 3 seconds. Or you pull the pin and it stays stuck, and you throw it and nothing happens. Life is a box of hand grenades. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to blow up. More likely, something's going to blow up in your face. Um, so, yeah, it's just crazy like that. But anyway, boys, I'm going to get going. I just wanted to share my 5 favorite Pokemon and the definition of Saturday with you. Um, I got a little plan in motion to try to make Saturday not as bad, but I got to take a little money for that. I'm gonna start trying to send your grandma a hot meal. through Uber. Um, I can't believe I didn't think of this before, but your grandma's up there by herself, and like I say, your grandfather, my father passed away earlier this year, so she don't have many people around there. I'm the only kid, so start trying to send her hot meals on Saturdays. Um, I hate to promise anything. I have to mention that before, but I ain't promise her I'm gonna do it because you know if you guys need something unexpectedly or something, I can't do it that weekend, obviously. But I'm gonna try to, so that way I can have a feel good moment on Saturdays. Instead of all this. Anyways, love you boys. Daddy's out.